Welcome everyone to episode 6 of Custom Clash. We're back onto the Rift with the same players but different teams. We have Empo, Goat is a Joke, Zeddy, Skywalker, and T1 Rhino on one side versus the Ibra, Finch, TTV Sky, Megumi, and what's the last name? Dizzy on the right side on the red team. The bans are coming through. We can see the Shyvana ban comes through from the blue team, and the same answer back comes with the Nami ban from the right side. Sorry, the red team side. Yasuo ban is the second one coming through. Zed, another ban. I'm assuming this will be targeted towards Zeddy. Last ban, I'm assuming it's going to be an enchanter ban, but it's yeah, at the Yumi Lulu ban would be a sensible ban. And yes, it's the Lulu ban coming through from the blue team. Let's see what the red team comes up in the last ban before we get into the first pick phase. Okay, the last ban is Katarina for the red team. Now, first pick. Now, let's see. Is it going to be the Z for Ibra or it's going to be a different pick? Last time we saw that the Z pick did not work out that well for Zeddy in the game against in the last video. You could have seen visibly that the Z pick was not that effective after the early game. So the first pick comes through from the red team is the Seraphine. Meanwhile, on the blue team, we have seen the Lee Sin lock in for the jungle. Uh, it's looking like a very good pick because Lee Sin, I think, is a very flexible pick. It can be taken into by multiple players on that team. And the Graves lock in, I'm assuming this is going to go in the hands of Megumi once again after an amazing performance he had in the last game. So let's see what's the third lock in for the red team. The blue team have prioritized the Olaf and the Yumi. Yumi coming through in the first pick phase, not surviving the bans, and so she is immediately picked up from the blue team. So Olaf Yumi is going to be a very lethal composition. And seeing that they picked up a Varys, I'm not sure if that's a good pick because Olaf will ignore the CC very effectively. So I don't know how does the Varys pick work against that champion. And Lee Sin is very mobile as well, and he can really toy with the Varys very effectively. So the Varys pick not looking that great. The first ban coming through in the red team's side is the Shen ban. What does the blue team answer back with? It's gonna be a Jace ban targeting Dizzy, who had a phenomenal performance in the last game. Uh, and I guess it's a very target ban towards Dizzy. It's a respect ban, and the Garen gets taken off. Dizzy takes off the Garen. Skywalker was hovering that pick, by the way. So, was Dizzy in the mind of Skywalker? Like, is he reading Skywalker's brain? So, what does the last ban come through from T1 Rhino? It's going to be a Lux ban, which is, uh, I think, a bit of an overkill. I think taking off the Karma would have been a better pick, and now you can see the red team have capitalized on that and picked up the Karma for themselves. Skywalker now, let's see what he locks in for the Baron lane. I'm assuming he's going Baron lane for this, but no. There's already a bruiser, like they have Lee Sin. Lee Sin's probably gonna be jungle, so I think this is gonna be a Renekton mid maybe. and it's gonna be the ADC lock in is gonna be on T1 Rhino. T1 Rhino is gonna lock in the ADC, which is going to be the Ezreal. Uh, Meanwhile, on the red team side, you can see the Jarvan hover coming through. It's probably gonna be the Jarvan lock in for the red team, and yep, that's going to be it. The red team lock in the Jarvan for themselves. And now, judging the two compositions right now, hmm, red team is all about scaling, and the blue team is all about engage and running down, hitting a wombo combo, and just dive bombing the enemy composition. Meanwhile, the red team is playing a bit more structured and like front to back, like scaling and poking. Like I think they're just gonna play a range. Like there's gonna be a range difference between the two compositions, because the three melee champions on the blue team are gonna get heavily poked by the Graves, Varys, Nami, and no, not the Nami, sorry, Karma and Seraphine. So I'm gonna say the favorites are like if it's the early game, if the early game starts snowballing effectively for the blue team come out on top. Other than that, then it's bound to be a red, what we say, a red team win if they protect the Varus very effectively. If the Jarvan is able to stop the Olaf, then I think the red team should be the ones coming out on top in the fights. But I think it's gonna be very hard because there's like summoner spells and like another type of dashes and stuff. So I think it's gonna be very hard. I think this is gonna be very neck and neck between the two sides. So let's see what happens. I think this is a bit too zoomed out. Okay, it's an Olaf mid, by the way. Coming over to the bot lane, we can see it's gonna be an exciting duel over here in the Baron lane between the two bruisers. Jarvan, I think Jarvan's like an underrated Baron laner. I think people underestimate how much damage he can do in the Baron lane. So I'm excited to see how does Dizzy make this champion work. You can see the two war just beef heads just trying to one up one another. Meanwhile, Lee Sin is looking for a gank here in mid, and he's just gonna auto attack a few times, and yep, that'll be it for that. Olaf can't really like give proper follow up because just the Seraphine slows and stuff does not allow him to gap close that effectively. And oh, it's the first blood. Okay, there's a 2v2 going down here in the mid lane. Dizzy flashes, ignites on, takes down the Renekton. Renekton goes down. Lee Sin is trying to get to safety. Olaf is there to provide backup, and that'll be it. I did not even notice there was this happening here. uh, my bad there. I did not see that happening around the map. Well, first blood comes through. The kill has fallen in the favor of Dizzy, and Graves has been taken down. And the kill on the blue team side has been in the favor of T1 Rhino, and the death has come through for Skywalker. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, you can see the sustain from Yumi is just too much. Oh, Karma tries to lock down the Ezreal, but that's not gonna happen. And Graves is getting zoned out from everywhere. Oh my god, the Ezreal ult almost takes down the Graves. Hmm. Hmm. Oh my god, this could be a gank here and forces out the flash. The ultimate comes through from the Seraphine, but there's not enough damage to really, grab a kill or two. And Olaf jumps onto the Seraphine. Seraphine's just gonna get taken down. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, it's a 1-for-1 trade, and Olaf is gonna get traded here quite effectively. Skywalker. Oh, Lee Sin, T1 Ryan, no. And Dizzy now back into the fray. And oh my god, Skywalker's back into the fray right now, and he's gonna get taken down. It's gonna be a double kill for Dizzy. Completely backfired on the favor on what do we say? Oh, there's an ult hack coming through from the Varus. The Varus ult locks down the. Uh, okay, there's nothing really gonna. No kills are gonna come through, but I'm not sure what happened there. I think the Varus ult came through, locked onto the Yumi, and the Yumi could not latch back onto the Ezreal, so she had to force her ultimate as well. Overall, now the Dizzy is right now on top of the world. Like he has 3 kills in right now in his favor. Okay, T1 Rhino now looking for an engage here, and he goes here. He's gonna try to take one shot the, and Graves comes in for the follow up. Megumi is gonna try to trade back the kill. Rhino has grabbed the kill on the Seraphine, but he gets traded by the Graves. Meanwhile, Yumi is just trying to provide pressure, but the Varus poke is very well effective. Overall, the game is very neck and neck between the two sides. Oh, this is gonna be ult coming through. This could be a kill, but the ult goes wide, and the ignite is not enough to take down the Karma, and the Yumi ultimate almost catches the uh, Varus, and the Olaf is here, and Olaf is gonna proc his ultimate, force the flash from the Seraphine, and he's gonna try to run back to safety, avoiding the damage from the Graves, and the Graves just ultimate connects perfectly, but the Yumi healing just saves them in time. Olaf had to burn his flash to get there to safety. Meanwhile, they're looking for a dive. They're looking to dive this maybe. Oh, Seraphine double snare and one shots the Yumi. Yumi's been one shot by the Graves. Dizzy, on the other hand, looking to probably get. I think he's gonna get doved or something. They're gonna try to dive him here. And meanwhile, another kill comes through in the favor of Red Team. Red Team takes 3 people down. And Dizzy is holding his fort. He's not letting it happen. And Red Team are gonna be the ones to pick up the first turret. Red Team are on a huge advantage now. Nothing was made from Skywalker and T1 Rhino over here. Dizzy is still alive. His turret is still alive. They're gonna try to prioritize the mid lane turret here. But the Varus is there in time to clear out the wave. And it's looking like it's not gonna be the case. And double root comes through. And ult comes through from the Varus, and Graves takes him down in time. Meanwhile, Dizzy will take the top turret as well, and the engage is not stopped yet. Yumi is getting run down. Yumi is gonna get locked by the Olaf. The Yumi ult comes through. Olaf goes in with his ultimate. The Karma ult coming through, and the Olaf gets taken down. The Yumi is taken down as well. And oh my god, the red team is just collapsing on everyone. Lee Sin kick catches three people, and he goes in, grabs the kid on the. And oh my god, Dizzy just leaps on to T1 Rhino. Lizzie just flag and drop and leap into the kill. My god. It's not looking good for the red blue team. Red team are just playing this game very good. Like they're just playing very standard, coordinated, and calculated each step of the way. Very impressive stuff for the red team. Bot tier 1 meanwhile got taken down from the red team side. So you can say like it's somewhat like slowly, like surely, like blue team are finding their way back into the game. Lee Sin is gonna look to catch the Seraphine, but he knows the team is around, so he's not gonna fully commit to this. Ezreal poke looks very good, and Lee Sin kicks back the Jarvan. Jarvan gets back to safety with the flag and drag, but he goes back in, and the oh my god, the Olaf is running down the Seraphine. Seraphine gets taken down. And this, Yumi is just capitalizing on everyone. Varus is here in time. Now he's gonna try to take down everyone. Varus gets the kill, gets a double kill for the Graves. Meanwhile, Graves is just gonna take down everyone. The poke from the Varus. The poke from the Varus is looking very good, and Varus will not connect on the last Q. Megumi is not done yet. He's running down T1 Rhino. T1 Rhino has to fall back to his base. Meanwhile, TDV Sky is just shoving down the waves, making sure the pressure continues from the red team's minion wave. Okay, you can see there's something happening here. Oh, TDV Sky is getting kited. He cannot match the Graves. Olaf is gonna try to run him down, and Dizzy just stops the whole engage. Dizzy is a menace. Dizzy is a menace. And Dizzy is just going back in. Jesus, oh my god, the Seraphine ult whiffed completely. And Finch is gonna try to catch everyone here. And oh my god, the Lee Sin double kill. This is a turnaround for the blue team. Blue team is turning around everything. It's a triple kill for the Lee Sin. Lee Sin grabs a triple kill. It's another kill for the Olaf. Olaf grabs the kill, and Graves trades the kill onto the Ezreal. It's TDV Sky against the whole world, and it was Lee Sin was looking for an insect, but that's not looking like the case. TDV Sky is kiting so well, and there's a rundown coming through, and the ignite from the Renekton takes down TDV Sky, but Dizzy and Finch are here to take him down. Skywalker is so hungry for kills right now. He dove all the way through. Overall, the goal lead is so close despite the kill differences. Like it's so neck and neck between the two sides. Just a few hundred goal difference. Okay. Megumi almost got engaged on, but Skywalker fully commits to this with his ultimate. Meanwhile, the rundown is coming through. Megumi is going in aggressively, and the Jizzy flag and drag knockup was enough to take down Skywalker. Once again, red team finding their footing back, and the goal lead is now dead even. Oh, they engage, and Ezreal Earl comes through, hits 4 people, but the damage is not that much I was hoping for. So let's see the items right now. Oh my god, Ezreal's on 2 items. Not looking good for him. But it's the same case on the Varus, but Varus is dealing way more damage. Oh, this could be an engage on to Skywalker. Skywalker gets one shot completely. I think the Seraphine ultimate was a bit overzealous there. Uh, this could be a very bad choke point for the red team, for the blue team. Because there's a Jarvan, Varus, Karma all together. That would be scary to play against in a choke point. And the siege now coming through. And you can see what I was saying earlier, that the poke from the red team is just going to be so much for the melee champs for the blue team side to even like come forward. hmm. Yumi ult connects, but the Varus ult, the Varus ult, Karma ult, and Olaf gets taken on before anything even happens. Now it's just the Renekton here. Renekton's gonna do his best to take down anyone here, but the healing, the sustain, and everything. This is gonna be an almost going to be an ace. And it's just the Ezreal, just Empo and Goat is a joke right now. They're trying their best to survive, and Dizzy goes in, and TDV Sky one shots the Yumi, and Empo gets taken down by a juggle of damage from from Dizzy and Finch. Finch coordinating very well with the shielding and healing. Oh my god. And that's the base open. It's an ace for the red team. Red team are just snowballing this game. As I said, if the game reaches mid to late game state, then I think red team are the ones that are gonna come out on top, because once again they're the ones with the poke scaling, and they have the advantage right now. The blue team haven't been able to utilize the comp that effectively because the members are not like completely together. Just the AoE damage on the red team side is just disallowing the blue team to even coordinate a team fight together, because just the AoE CC damage stuff is just annoying to deal against. What I think the blue team should do in order to get back, and this is looking good, the flank is good. Now let's see if the Olaf can capitalize on this as well, and the Seraphine gets taken down. Now the Graves should be the next target, but the Graves is kiting the situation very well, and Graves is gonna take the Varus takes down the Renekton. Graves survives. I think the primary focus on the blue team's agenda should be the Graves. The Graves is the main problem right now. Two members taken down right now. Zeddy and Skywalker are dead. And Dizzy is like sieging with Megumi, and Skywalker takes the turret on top side. Steven Rhino, what does he do here? Oh, Ult connects onto the Lee Sin. This should be a kill. No, Lee Sin survives. Jarvan goes in, Dizzy's in. Forces out the Yumi ultimate. This should be the base opening play. The base is not open yet, but I think this is an overcommit from the red team. Red team are gonna collapse here. The collapse, the engage, the Olaf, the Renekton, and the everything. Everyone's going in. Right now, this could be the game deciding play for the blue team. Blue team are finding the footing back into the game, and blue team takes down the entire team. It's just the Seraphine Ibra against everyone. They're pinging for the Nexus. How does red team? How does blue team capitalize? Do they have the minion waves and enough time to push? They have around like 30 seconds, I would say, approximately, to make this work. They get one turret. They have one turret. Skywalker's doing the same on the top side. Top side, he's gonna grab the top side tier 2 turret. They're gonna look to open up the base. I don't think they're gonna probably end this, but they're just gonna try to open up the base here. But I think this is looking a bit tough here because the members are coming back in time. I think this is the best they can do right now is grab tier 2 turrets and back away safely. So once again, the game is so close. Blue team now, the goal lead is in their favor. They're the ones with the advantage. Bear in mind, we haven't hit the rift yet. We haven't hit the ocean rift yet, so like there are gonna be a lot more bushes to play around. Dizzy is okay. He's just gonna go for this one auto attack. He opens up the base, and meanwhile there's a play happening here. Seraphine has been taken down. Red blue team are online now, like they're finding their way. And okay, finally the ocean rift connects, and oh my god, the damage from Empo. Empo is poking for a lot of damage now. The ult connects from Varus. Varus locking down, and Olaf is probably gonna go down. Ezreal might fall as well, but TTV Sky doing his best. The poke is not enough, and Lee Sin gets taken down. Megumi, one double 1v2s. Megumi. Megumi managed to 1v2 the situation, and he's gonna escape safely. Meanwhile, Megumi completely switching up the play. My god, it's hard to keep tabs on everyone when there's so much happening around the map. Okay, this is looking like another engage. The Seraphine ult does not connect. Olaf escapes safely, and the Yumi ult gets taken out as well. Ezreal ult not doing that much damage here. And the poke from TTV Sky is so absurd. Like, this Varus is so lethal. There's a fight presumably building up around this area of the map. I think I need to zoom out a little bit more now to analyze these fights. Lee Sin is looking for a flank here. I think he overstepped there and revealed his position. Now everyone is aware of his position now. T1 Rhino not looking good here. Like he could have waited a bit more in my opinion. Blue team now just playing around to defend this turret. Meanwhile, T1 Rhino, I think he's pinging for it. Like, guys, set up a siege. If they're gonna try to go for the bot tier 3, then we need to set up a siege of our own. He's trying to split the members, which I think is a good strategy to, divide the attention around the map. Seraphine ultimate collects onto the Renekton, and the Dizzy ultimate comes through from the Jarvan 4, and Jarvan is gonna get taken down. Oh, he knocks up the Varus ultimate. Varus is still untouched in the fight. He's trying to his best to poke, and Karma gets taken down by the Lee Sin. The Megumi, look at the damage. This could be the turnaround. All the members are so low, and the base has started been opened. Lee Sin, T1 Rhino, is he looking for the back door? Megumi is trying to set up a push of his own, but I think he's gonna get taken down. I think this, and that's going to be it for Megumi. And Lee Sin goes back in, and he's gonna almost take down the Seraphine. Seraphine survives. Oh my God, TTV Sky. He's trying his best to take down the Lee Sin. He's gonna flash onto him, and Lee Sin kicks him back, and Lee Sin does not fully commit to the play. This game is so close. Blue team have the goal lead advantage. My God, how is this game still going? There's nothing left for them to defend. Red team are really throwing this away. This is like a throw. Like, I think the red team is just throwing away the lead. Nothing happening around the map. That's why I'm a bit silent right now. There's nothing really happening here. Dizzy playing a dangerous game in a place with 3 members. Dizzy is. I think Dizzy is caught here. He's gonna try his best to grab some time for his team, but it's not looking like he's gonna be able to do that for any longer. Oh, he flags drags to safety. Seraphine is coming there in times, and now I think it's Skywalker that's the one in danger. Dizzy has bought enough time, managed to survive. Skywalker's down, and suddenly now red team once again back into the game. They're the ones right now on the front foot to possibly ending this game. Judging by the goal lead now, like it's a 7k goal lead in the favor of blue team, but they don't have any base to defend this goal lead with. So how does red team end this now? They have an advantage. They have 24 seconds till Skywalker comes back in the game. Oh my, Seraphine ult goes wide, and Ezreal ult connects. Yumi ult connecting completely on to Seraphine. Seraphine's been taken down, and the Olaf is looking good. Olaf one shots the Varus. The Varus has been taken down. Olaf is doing everything he can to win this game for the blue team, and oh my God, Graves shuts down the Olaf, and everyone's been taken down. It's just Megumi against 4 people. Megumi against 4 people. Blue team have found their footing. Lee Sin, T1 Rhino fully engages onto Megumi. Megumi is gonna get one shot by the Seraphine. I mean, not the Seraphine, by the Yumi. By the Yumi Q takes down the Seraphine ult, and it's going to be an ace. Blue team have done their comeback. Blue team have done the comeback of the century. This might be the best comeback I've ever seen. Blue team have come out on top against no turrets, just the Nexus. Blue team have won the game. Blue team have won the custom clash of this episode. T1 Rhino is the MVP. Congratulations to Empo, God is a joke, Zeddy, Skywalker, and once again T1 Rhino for picking up the win. The final scores are 27 to 30. Despite the kill favor being in the side of red team, blue team are the ones that come out on top. And again, that's the beauty of custom clash. If you guys enjoyed this video and want to be part of these custom clashes, you can join the server in with the link in the description below. And yeah, once again, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, turn on notification bell so you can be updated whenever I upload these episodes. Stay tuned, Jungle to Diamond coming soon. This is your boy Riddle. Peace out.